గామర్జోబా జార్జియాలో మీ తెలుగు అమ్మాయి. వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై ఛానల్. ఫైనల్గా నాకు ఇచ్చిన వైట్ కోట్ని సెట్ చేసుకొని వైట్ కోట్ సెరమనీకి అయితే వచ్చేసా. దాన్ని ఎలా సెట్ చేసుకున్నానో ఆ తిప్పలు చూడాలనుకుంటే షార్ట్ వీడియో మీకు డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో లింక్ షేర్ చేస్తా, వెళ్ళి చూసేయండి. మన వైట్ కోట్ సెరమనీ సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకోవడానికి ద బిట్మోర్ అనే హాల్కి అయితే వచ్చేసాం. లోపలికి ఎంట్రీ అవ్వగానే మనకి ఇలా కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ ఎదురుగా కనిపించింది కదా, నేను నడుస్తూ ఉంటున్నావు కాబట్టి వీడియో సరిగ్గా పడలేదు. అది కార్ అనమాట, కార్ బొమ్మ. ఇంకా అటు నుంచి కొంచెం స్ట్రైట్గా రాగానే మనకి స్టెప్స్ కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయి అనమాట. అంటే మా వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు అక్కడ, అందరు కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు గైడ్ చేస్తారు, అటు వెళ్ళండి ఇటు వెళ్ళండి అని చెప్పి. ఇంకా స్టెప్స్ దిగంగానే రైట్ సైడ్లో మనకి హాల్ అనమాట. హాల్ని చూసి లోపలికి వెళ్ళంగానే ఎవ్వరు లేరు, మొత్తం ఖాళీగా ఉంది. ఇదేంట్రా బాబు ఎవ్వరు రాలేదు, మేమే వచ్చామా అని అనుకున్నాం. 3 o'clock కల్లా వచ్చేయాలి, 3కి స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతుంది ప్రోగ్రామ్, 3 తర్వాత వస్తే ఎవరిని ఎలో చేయమని అన్నారు. మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడి వైట్ కోట్ సెరమనీ మిస్ అయిపోతామో ఏమోనని 3 కల్లా వచ్చేసామన్నమాట మేము. ఇంకా సర్లే ఖాళీగా ఉండడం ఎందుకు అని చెప్పి బయటకు వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ వచ్చామన్నమాట. లోపలికి రాగానే కప్స్ గ్లాసెస్ అవి కనిపించాయి. ఇంకా ఇవి చూసి మేము చాలా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసాం అనమాట. జ్యూసెస్ ఏమేమో ఇస్తారేమో, గులాబ్ జామ్ కూడా పెడతారేమో, స్వీట్స్ ఏమైనా పెడతారేమో అని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసేసాం. లాస్ట్కి ఏం పెట్టారో వీడియో మొత్తం చూస్తే తెలుస్తుంది మీకే. ఈ హాల్ ఎంట్రీలో మాత్రము ఈ గేటే చాలా లుక్ అండి, అసలు ఎంత బాగుందంటే ఆ డిజైన్ నాకైతే బాగా నచ్చింది. హాల్ ఎంట్రీలోనే ఇలా ఉందంటే లోపల ఇంకెలా ఉంటుందో చూద్దాం వెళ్ళి. ఇంకా లోపలికి వెళ్ళి చూసాం, మళ్ళీ ఇంకా జనాలు రాలేదు. ఈ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏం చేస్తారేమో నాకు అర్థం కాదు, అంతంతసేపు ఏం రెడీ అవుతారేమో. ఇంకా కొంచెం సేపు లోపలికి వెళ్ళి కూర్చుందాం, అందరు వచ్చే వరకు వెయిట్ చేద్దామని చెప్పి వెళ్ళి కూర్చున్నాము. ఇది చూసి మాకు అప్పుడే డిగ్రీ సర్టిఫికేట్ వచ్చేసింది అనుకోకండి, ఓత్ అనమాట. లాస్ట్లో దాన్ని మేము ప్రామిస్ చేస్తాము, లాస్ట్లో చదువుతాము. గెస్ట్స్ అయితే అందరు వచ్చేసారు, స్టూడెంట్స్ మాత్రం ఇంకా రాలేదు. పాపం గెస్ట్ చాలా వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు. నాకైతే చాలా గలీజ్ అనిపించింది వాళ్ళు అట్లా వెయిట్ చేస్తుంటే. పాపం కదా, వాళ్ళందరూ వచ్చి స్టూడెంట్స్ కోసం వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎప్పుడుకో వచ్చారనమాట.
Open. This year also marks 5-year anniversary since 2009 when Ken Walker International University was first established. With a goal to fulfill the dream of the Emory Georgia Partnership founder and our beloved friend Professor Ken Walker to make high-quality medical education affordable for all. This academic year, Ken Walker International University officially opened its doors for second admission, class of 2029, attracting brightest and most motivated students from around the world. Dear students, you have made an excellent choice joining Ken Walker International University. Academia where everything and everyone is motivated by only purpose. Your success. Your goal is to become the future leaders of healthcare, and it is our responsibility and encouragement from those who have made your dreams possible, your parents, families, and the relationships you will cultivate throughout your education. Once again, congratulations. Your journey is filled with promise and potential, and we eagerly anticipate witnessing your remarkable accomplishments. And now it is my privilege to welcome on stage to address the audience His Excellency, Charge d'Affaires of the United States of America, Mr. Alan Kirel.
A highly respected physician and educator who dedicated his career to improving healthcare and medical education. Dr. Walker's passion for global health and education continues to inspire us, especially here in Georgia. Today, we gather for a momentous occasion, not just to celebrate an achievement, but to witness a transformation. You, the students, stand on the edge of a remarkable journey. Your official induction into the profession of healthcare. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments and the remarkable foundation that you have built. Investments in education yield high dividends back to the community. This is why it's such a big part of the work that the U.S. Embassy does here and U.S. embassies in other countries do as well. Your engagement in the clinical training exchange, as I think you don't walk this path alone. You have the support of the faculty who nurture your potential, the encouraging words of your families, and the camaraderie of your fellow students. And so, in closing, to the class of 2029, let me say that today marks the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Wear your white coats with pride, for they represent the culmination of your dedication and the promise of a future filled with purpose and service. Congratulations and best of luck to you all.
Medical education affordable to all. It was very interesting how he first got in Georgia when he was called by his boss and asked to go to Tbilisi for him. And he immediately agreed, even though he didn't know where Tbilisi was. And in 2 weeks, he was here at 3 a.m. And that's how history began. This history repeated somehow itself when Dr. Walker and I showed up in Professor Gordon Churchward's office one day, about 10 years ago, a little bit more, and Dr. Walker went to him and asked, "Gordon, I want you to start a medical school in Georgia for me." So it was very equal when Gordon replied, "Sure, when are we going?" So it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Churchward, Assistant Dean of Emory University School of Medicine, to address the audience.
I should say, I had never met the man, and that was the typical way Ken would introduce himself. I need you to do something for me. So, before I actually start my prepared remarks, I want to say something especially to the students. So, I don't know if you have been involved in medical school long enough yet to understand. No. We yesterday at Ken Walker had a representative from the embassy of a country where many of the students come from. And the gentleman was very interested about quality of education and outcomes. And I can say unequivocally, from my position at Emory, one of the top medical schools in the United States, that I am absolutely convinced that all of you who have come here to Tbilisi will receive an outstanding education. So that's the good news. The bad news is, because there's always bad news, right? What you make of it is up to each and every one of you. I know you're brave enough. Most of you have come to a new country with a new language, new customs, and I would guess the people who came last November, approximately, are beginning to feel what we call oriented. Trust every day. In January, those of you that were here met with my colleague, Dr. Mary Jo Lefkowitz, an eminent cardiologist from sorry, I'm getting it mixed up with you, from Emory. Dr. Fellner will agree with me that she embodies everything that it means to be professional. Now, she led some of you through an exercise, which I hope you remember, where you yourselves defined what you understand by professionalism. And I see some heads nodding here. It's time for all of you to review these definitions after you take the oath of Hippocrates. I know
It's Dr. Joel Feldman. Interim Dean, Emeritus Dean for Medical Education, for Clinical Education, famous cardiologist, and also someone who has probably known Ken Walker and worked with Ken Walker the longest, and understands the value of medical education, ways of medical education, and has been involved for at least 50 years educating future generations.
Thank you. Welcome, guests, and especially students. It's my pleasure to be here. It's a wonderful country and a great institution. I worked with Ken for 50 years. The white coat ceremony, as many of you might not know, is a pretty new event. The first, you might be thinking right now, am I ready for this? I know you are ready, or you wouldn't be here. You are smart, hardworking, and caring. You are ready for this journey, and to accept the honor, privilege, and responsibility that goes with it. Remember, you're not alone. You have a great medical faculty who will be at your side and who will show you the way. Use them. Make them proud of you. Make your family proud. And especially, take good care of your patients. Enjoy the ride. And congratulations to all of you. And a shout out to all the family members who must feel great joy being here. Thank you very much.
We are honored to have with us today representation from the Georgian Ministry of Education, Science and Youth. It is my pleasure to welcome on stage Lasha Margishvili, Deputy Director of National Center for Education Quality and Enhancement. Mr. Lasha.
Thank you so much, dear guests, dear professors, director, your excellence, distinguished professors and international students. It's a great privilege for me and it's a great honor to be here and address you from this stage. As you might know, Georgia is a member of World Federation of Medical Education, which means that the quality of medical education is quite high, and we pay maximum attention on the quality of medical education. So being member of World Federation of Medical Education means that the graduates will have access worldwide to the USML examination or other any kind of examinations and to start their postgraduate studies. I am sure that you will succeed in this very interesting journey, and we will fully support the Ken Walker University and other universities as well to perform their activities in a high quality manner. So thank you once again for being here. Thank your families, your friends, because it would have been very difficult for you without their support to be here. So proud of your families, proud of your friends, and proud of you, first of all, and wish you very successful and interesting journey in Georgia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. and invite Mr. Zaza Pachulia to the stage for the highly anticipated Ken Walker International University honors presentation. Zaza Pachulia is Georgian professional basketball player with 16 years of outstanding career in National Basketball Association, NBA, in USA. Now a professional basketball executive, Zaza is a 3 times NBA champion and ring holder, twice as a player for Golden State Warriors and once as a member of the front office for operations management for the same team. Husband, father of 4 and great friend. He's an author of the famous quote, "Nothing is easy," which means great achievements come after great work. And that's what he has done. Please welcome on stage, Zaza Pachulia!
As always, mine is low, but we'll make it happen. Good day. It's such an honor to be here. It's such an amazing day. And I'd like to support you guys wearing my white jacket, or white coat. I'm delighted to introduce today's distinguished guest for honorary doctorate of Ken Walker International University. Of Colin Hartel's significant contributions to biomedical advancements and exceptional efforts in strengthening the partnership and collaboration between the United States of America and Georgia. His exemplary work in biomedical research and firm commitment to fostering collaboration and connections has significantly enhanced the quality of Emory University's engagement in educational programs in Georgia. This well-deserved recognition acknowledges Colin Martin Hartel's outstanding achievements and the profound impact on betterment of global society throughout his career. It is a tribute to his tireless efforts and commitment to excellence, which has served as an inspiration for everyone around. Honorary degree will be conferred by the Rector of the Ken Walker International University. Please welcome on stage Rector, Professor Eka Ekalate to present the
So Mike is good. Thank you very much. So on behalf of Academic Board of Ken Walker International University, the award goes to Colonel Mark Hartel. It's honorary doctorate of Ken Walker International University. It's our first award to anyone, and many more comes after. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Guests, honored students, words cannot describe it is to receive this award. It seems like yesterday, back in 2014, when I arrived in this incredible country to lead the Walter Reed unit in setting up a biomedical research unit here in Georgia, and start immediately building bridges of collaboration with our wonderful Georgian counterparts. And it was shortly after that time that Ken Walker and Dr. Undiashvili visited my office, talked about the USMD program. I talked about Walter Reed and the great research of 130 plus year history of research and education of Walter Reed. And out of that there was a natural bond, a natural marriage there of like minds that we started to build upon that, to codify a relationship to offer opportunities for advanced medical students wishing to gain experience in the clinical research realm to utilize our facilities in that joint effort. And it's been fantastic. And I will tell you that we talk about entering into a community of professionals.
ఈ వైట్ కోట్ సెరమనీ ఇక్కడితో అయిపోలేదు, ఇంకా కొంచెం ఉంది. నేను పార్ట్ 2 కూడా పెడతాను. అంటే అదంతా కలిపి ఒక వీడియోలో సరిపోవట్లేదు అనమాట, అందుకే పార్ట్ 2 కూడా పెడదామని అనుకుంటున్నా. అంటే స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళు తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటారు కదా ఏంటి అని. ఈ వీడియోలో మొత్తం వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చే స్పీచ్లో కోర్సు గురించి ఉంటుంది అనమాట, అండ్ USMLE ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ గురించి ఉంటుంది. సో వీడియో స్కిప్ చేయకుండా చూడండి, మీకు ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది అనమాట. మీరు ఇంకా నా ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోకపోయి ఉంటే వెంటనే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకొని ఆ పక్కనే ఉన్న బెల్ సింబల్ కొట్టేయండి. వీడియో నచ్చితే లైక్ చేసి షేర్ చేయడం మర్చిపోదు. నాకు పంపిస్.